They call it Das Pinch. As a skater, you pick and choose the tricks that you excel at in hopes that when you get to a skate park, you don't come off as the poser at the skate park. For example, I like to stick to manual pads, ledges, and stairs. But while doing that, sometimes you miss out on some tricks that become more popular. And recently, frontside crooked grinds that require hella pinch have become popular, and I've sort of missed the boat. But that's just it. If you want to be an all-around good skater, you have to suck it up and suck. So today is the day that I will discover Das Pinch. Throughout skateboarding, there's been a lot of confusion with nose grinds and crooked grinds. Sometimes while people are doing frontside crooked grinds, they go back and forth to where you almost can't tell what trick they're doing. So skateboarders as a collective realize that we have to figure out what distinguishes a nose grind from a crooked grind and have an absolute to where when you see one, you know what you're seeing. So how do we determine it? By the side of the kingpin that you're grinding. For a nose grind, you want the ledge covering pretty much the entirety of your truck pressed against this wheel. But for a crooked grind, you want it barely on your truck, pinched against this wheel. Today I'm gonna try to figure out Das Pinch, aka backside over crooked grinds, and basically any trick that'll strengthen my front foot, because that's the weak part of my skateability. And here is our training ground where we're gonna figure this out. Today, to prove to myself that I can do this, I'm gonna set up 3 goals for myself. One is to do a backside nose pick on this quarter pipe because it's basically the same trick except on tranny. The second is to do a backside over crook on that bump to bar over there, even though it's a square rail, not a circular rail, but I think it'll feel the same and be the same kind of trick. And number 3 is to do a frontside nose blunt on this. Not the same trick, but a trick that requires a lot of the front foot, so I think the training alone will make me a step farther. You're gonna try it with me?
Yeah, I'm gonna try. I don't know if I'll land it.
Well, you definitely got this because you're like the new age of skater who has a really strong front foot as opposed to me.
I don't know about that, man.
Yeah, you do.
See this lake? It's not as big as it should be.
It looks so big and nice though, dude. Down. Now we're gonna go to the bump to rail. This trick feels somewhat hopeless. Sam, of course, has this trick easily, and he's really good with his front foot. What am I doing wrong?
When you hop onto that rail, you gotta put your hips like directly in the middle of the rail. So once you lock in, it's like perfectly on top of the rail. And what you've been doing, your waist is on the other side!
Okay. Thank you. First stretch, you are the master. That's the sign of someone who really has this trick, who can teach it. The first piece of advice he gave me worked perfectly. Anyways, we have one more mission left. Frontside 270 to board slide. Has nothing to do with the mission of this video, but I feel like we should learn that trick.
Okay, so I never do front threes. Like, I don't even know how to do it, but I'll give it a shot.
I don't either. I believe in us.
You just gotta be as good as me.
Oh, true, all right.
You gotta be pro to be able to do it.
Maybe we should switch titles. You're the pro, I'm the am. Sam is on fire. He's so good at this. I'm figuring it out. I'm becoming a young kid again. I'm gonna land this trick.
That's not how you do it.
So nice to meet you. What's up, man? How you living? This is the last mission. We've accomplished 2 quite easily, might I add.
Light work.
But now it's the tall, scary one, which is nose blunt, this picnic table. I know he has it easily, but me, weak front foot, gonna try my hardest, probably gonna cry a lot. I'm a little too scared to go for it right off the bat. Try an actual nose blunt on the side the way that Sam's doing it. So for me, I think I have to start going in the middle first. It's called a booger slide. It's when you're not really doing the trick, but you're figuring out the motion. Okay, booger slide is accomplished. Now it's time to go out there and really try a nose blunt. I'm terrified. I'm not good at nose blunts, first of all, but this thing's kind of tall for a ledge. But it's the perfect front foot strength test, and now is the time to accomplish this goal, the final goal. We got this. First try.
On.
All right.
Let's go. Yes and no.
That was yes and no.
It wasn't fully on there, but it was a nose blunt.
Yes and no means no.
You can do better.
The truth is, tries like that can ruin the whole thing and make you feel like you're back to square one. But usually you can remedy that by trying to land it the next try. And with how many Sam's landing so easily, I think I just have to be as confident as he is. So Sam,
you got
for your
this,
face.
Bro.
Right here. Thank you. Yes.
I got you, bro. Always.
Oh. Well, in the time allotted for me to learn that trick, it was about 3 hours. Therefore, it is dark outside now. I never really look forward to trying new tricks, especially when there's some that I can do more consistently, and it just doesn't feel as fun to go through the routine. But every time during it, I don't regret it. It's so much fun. I mean, I am completely exhausted and sore, and I will probably regret this for a second tomorrow, but I won't, because I learned tricks, and I got better at these tricks that I struggle with so much, and I feel like I am a level better at skateboarding. This is Sam Vestal. He rides for Revive Skateboards along with I do. He's also a rider for Melee, which I don't know if there's been a launch yet. I don't think there has been, but when it happens, it's gonna bang y'all over the head like.
January, right?
Yes. Yes. That was the most unsure I've ever been. Yeah, yeah. Anyways, you can follow his Instagram. Is that what you want me to shout out?
Instagram, bro.
Follow his Instagram. His skateboarding is amazing, obviously. He's a young rider, and he's good at what he does, and I feel like he's on the way up.
Oh, thanks, man. Appreciate it.
Probably to professionalism in some time in the future. I can see that. I can smell it, actually. I might just give you, I'll give you a pro shirt.
Hit that like, subscribe, and comment down below.
Yeah, actually, if you want to do everything he said ironically, but seriously, it would mean a lot. And I'm gonna go back to work because I've been working every single day and this is my day off. It's been a lot.
Yep. Subscribe and keep killing it.
That's my dog.